What's the deal? What's the deal, chat? Fucking back. We're back. Get hyped, because in an hour from now, we're going to be like, yeah. No, that's how we don't want to be. That's how we don't want to be. But another Asian session. What can I tell you? Glad to be back. I mean, I look forward to this. Today, not always, but today, I was looking forward to this. Didn't mind the cells, right? This morning. Look at this shit. Just badonk. All right. Mods in full force. Green, K. Double team, the double trouble. Patrolling the main chat of YouTube. That was a good joint. Anyway, let's get into it. Daily closed bear, but we barely have a top wick here on the daily. But we closed bear back in this range, right? We closed above. Now we close back in, so we're gonna look for a bearish move down, maybe to the previous daily candle here, the previous bullish candle low, where there's no bottom wick, to maybe 1835 levels. 4-hour respect. The last closure respected this 4-hour level here, right? So we still need a closure below here, probably on the next 4-hour, most likely 9. We would want a closure below 1846.47. Drop down to the 1. So I'd love for the daily to come up, make a top wick, and then drive down. But if we start getting some closures below here, I don't mind taking these trades down. Just see where we can take some position. La position. What Americans think French is. Alright, where's our 5-minute level? So we came down here, created a support. Okay. What's the level here? Yeah, I like this level here. I think we start closing below here on the 5. Could look for some moves down. Let's see. Yeah, that's the break of these lows here. That's the break of the 1-hour level. So this all falls in line, right? Me like it. Alright, so if we continue heading down, if we're meant to head down here for the rest, for the beginning of today, right? For the beginning of today's candle, the daily candle just opened, right? For the rest of today, maybe come up to these levels here on the higher time frame to grab liquidity and then drive down. I'm gonna look for us to tap somewhere into this area on the higher time frame, right? If we don't, I'm gonna look for a nice break here to come down, and then a retest of this area, somewhere to fall in line with this rejection here, and then come back down. Fat candle. Fat candle. Sorry, I just get obnoxious with the candle. I could do nice and clean candles, but I feel like people like the fat candle stuff. And if they don't, well, you guys hate fat candles then. Fat shamers. Anyway, gang. How's everybody doing? How's your day? All the overtraders who stayed on till fucking 2 p.m. today trading. You guys had some good sells, huh? Yeah, if you're new here, drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications. This way you know when I'm on. And you can have an excuse ready for your girl. Maybe I'd love to make the date tonight, but I got a 8 p.m. Business meeting. We is lives. What I really don't want to happen is for it to rain right now outside, because I got a joint like right outside the door. Yeah, fuck up my J. Other than that, cancel my date with no cap. Cap USD is what you trading. All right. Anyway, wait, let me mark this up. We didn't mark this up. I'm just being ignorant here. Let's not do that. Let's mark this up so the people that come in here clearly know what we're looking for. Sells below, closure. Bob. Okay, we'll look for some buys if we start heading up over 1848.5. That's our range 2 breakout if you guys can't see it. We have a support right here. It gets broken, becomes resistance. Now we have our next support, 1843.7. So support, resist, this is range. This support, resistance, create a range. So now you have, oops, this is your range 1. Okay. This is your range 2. Once you create a resistance at somewhere in these areas, right? Once you come up here, right? Come onto these areas. Anything above here is a range 2 breakout, but we need to create some sort of resistance here to confirm that this resistance still stands, still works. So we would need a bearish candle closing here, right? And anything above this, oh, come on. Anything above this newly created resistance is technically our buys, right? To mirror all of this. Clean. But until all of this happens, we will look for sells either below here, or we will look for sells as we start breaking from range 1 to range 2. Okay? And then once this candle right here breaks up above, we will look to come back down with a bearish closure. And once this happens right here, our sells are below this candle. Look for a top wick. Then for us to come back down. And this will be the play. Okay. So this would be a fake out to come back down and sell below this area. And this would be a range 2 breakout. And this would be a closure below if we just continue heading down here and sells below here. Everything was good except these last 2 candles here, chat, right? The breakdown was pretty good except the last 2 candles. So let's leave it at that. And now that you know what we're waiting for, since this is based, these ranges are based off the hourly, we can jump into the 5-minute. Here's how I'll do it from now on. Make it simple. You guys can see the ranges on the hourly. Now once we get there, right, you'll realize like where we are in the 5-minute. I think it's going to be easier to educate, or simpler for people to understand this way of educating. So once you have these ranges drawn up, right? Jump down to the 5-minute, and you'll be able to adjust this off the 5-minute, right? Be more precise. So you can still mark your stuff up on the hourly, but just that's what we'll do to show you. what's going on in my head without drawing up on the 1 hour, but we'll go through the time frames here. This level's a bit tighter here. Yeah, that's much better. All right, so we'll keep it at that. All right, we have no news, no major news. You guys see what we're waiting for? Let's just be patient enough to get it. If you're wanting to trade in this range, what I would tell you is you have about 8 pips to take advantage of. So if you're gonna bitch about us taking 10, 12, 15 pips, and you're looking to take advantage of 8 here. But yeah, everybody's on the same page. We know what we're waiting for. Let's just get these closures where we need them. Outside of that, we will be patiently waiting on these candles to close on. All right, chat, what's the deal? I haven't paid attention to any of you tonight. Wix, how are your days? My days are awesome. They are well because I choose them to be. Asian hasn't moved like this in a minute. Yeah, that's why I was kind of excited to hop on today. We've been moving. Hope you're good, man. I am well. Fake out sells 1847? Yes. Correcto. Wixie, baby. Yeah, Kaido. We're a vibe, baby. Oh, I don't know. Let's talk about bananas. Tonight, I will be a sativa banana. Word? I'm a hybrid banana tonight. I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. Zip, zip. I don't know. You know, honestly, I wasn't going to see you and be like, yo, you owe me an apology, dog. I have no idea what you're talking about. What happened? Speak to me. Is it best to draw in the 1 hour and the 5 minute only? No, I just do that because like I can kind of tell where the market is, but it's best to draw 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 daily. Like, honestly, it's best to draw wherever it makes sense for you. Just like I can literally look at the daily, go to the 4, and kind of just go to the 5 minute here. But for the sake of the breakdown, for the sake of the stream, for the sake of being more educational, we are going to go through the time frames and do what you're supposed to do before it becomes second nature. Damn, it's good, Wix. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you again for another day, another week of knowledge. W. Called you out like a year ago, one downstream. My first job, I've grown to like your cool, your vibe. It's good to keep it up. Hey, W zip zip. Whip whip. It's 420 here. It's always 420 here. That's a W. Wow, I feel good. That's definitely a W. You know what's not a W? These 70 likes. That's not a W. Chat, what are we doing with Thursday's trades, chat? What are we doing? I'm gonna take this to a vote before we put this. Were those Were those W's or do we not count those? Right? It was, here's the thing, I can't count all three of them, right? Only two were taken on stream. And I had one more right after stream. And I told Don it was probably like profit wise off the fives, it was my best trading. But the thing is, we hit TP at like 5 a.m., at like 4 a.m., right? Well, for some it got hit, for some it didn't. But if you were wise enough, you looked at the 5-minute level, the previous wick was, the previous 5-minute range was only like 3 pips, 3 more pips, or 4 more pips. Right? Most people, I had so many people reach out to me and be like, yo, thank God I know how you trade, because not so many, I'm lying. I had like 3 or 4 people reach out to me and be like, yo, it's a good thing I know how you trade and I knew how to look for that 5-minute level, and it just made sense. Yeah, I had a W on. A lot of people had W's, right? Beautiful. We're counting. It's 2 trades. Right? Agree? You're not gonna get on me, right? It happened. All right, we're going for 2 W's. I think so. I think we're gonna have to call it a W. I got a W, but overtrade and turned to a L, Sag. How did you get a L? Oh, you overtraded, right? I'll take the, I know green. I'll take this to a fucking vote. We'll do a fucking poll here. I'm not calling it a fucking L because it was one of the best trades I've had. It was probably the biggest trade since adding the 5-minute to my strategy. You're great at explaining, thank you. Damn, this chat's fucking rolling quick. Looks, tell us where you live and you can count it. Right near the beach, boy! You dig? It's a dub for me. I'm gonna go inject some indica into my banana body. Really? Just grow a bush and burn it. Yo, chat, what's it gonna be like, just when, okay, not when, all right, if, like, okay, let's say for the sake of argument, right? If I had this friend who was a streamer, no, never mind. Okay, this is a bad question. This is really, no. I can't say that, right? Because everyone's like, oh yeah. You know, sometimes it's good to stop and reevaluate. Oh man. No, I just, I mean, there's no point. I wanted to discuss something, but then I know what you guys are gonna say, so I don't even want to discuss it. It was a hypothetical situation, chat, but you guys were gonna take it there. Yeah, it's going down to dangerous, like it's no point. We need to fucking stop and really reevaluate what's going on here, right? Damn. It's hourly. Look, we came up, made a top wick for the previous hour, but we're still respecting. Blue ball in Asia session. This is worse than in high school. No, nothing wrong, nothing. This was literally, it was all going to be hypothetical and it wasn't going to be about somebody. But I know you guys are going to take it there, so we're going to reevaluate the way, you know, eventually I'm going to ask a question. You guys won't even know I asked it. I'm going to rephrase it and it's going to just, throughout the stream, it's just going to be discussed and then you guys will never even know it happened. No more Wix babies. No más. We'll see a boxing match very soon. Want the 4 hour to close below 1846.46 here, right? Is our 4 hour level right here, right? We want to close below that on the 4 hour at 9. Advantage point here, right? Close below there. Winner gets a funded account. I don't know about that. Winner of what? What you talking about? What you talking about, Tito? Yeah, MT4, MT5 is back in the Apple Store. That's right, it is. So if anyone wasn't able to download it before, Go get yourself some empty fizzle. Oof. Robin. No, no. No, no. Switch to Samsung when they banned it. Bye, Apple. Bye, Felicia. Word. Why would Noanda let me sell or buy gold? It says symbol can't be used. Wait, what? You're in the US, right? Right? Tyrese? If you're in the US, Oanda's a US regulated broker. You can't trade gold in the US. Oh, there we go. Dill answered you. Boom. Dill is ahead of the game. See? He knows what's the deal. No, after, I think it was Dodd-Frank, right? Remember when Too Big to Fail happened? When we had the last recession? Like 07, 08, 09? And they came out with the Dodd-Frank Act. I think it banned trading gold. What's the reason, right? Because there is just, that was the result of regulations that were brought upon by the recession. Yeah, it was the subprime mortgage crisis. So people that couldn't afford to get loans were getting loans, and banks were getting paid by the government to hand out more loans. So they were interested in giving out more loans, and they were just giving loans to anybody. But like at the end of the day, if you're taking a loan that you can't pay off, then you're a fucking dumbass, right? Like not you're a dumbass. Like shit happens, right? But there were so many people were doing it that knew they couldn't pay it off. And banks were incentivized by the government to give out these mortgages. Yeah, but it was brought on by the little guy. Hi, chat. If we can come back down, respect this here. Okay, because we got a closure here on the 5. I want to come back down below this range. Close back below. I live in the Philippines, so hard to find a good cigar. Just get yourself some rolling papers. Anything good tonight? Any good games? No good games, right? All right, the Hawks are in town. I can watch that. Yeah, I'm not liking this vape shit. I'm coughing from it. Yeah, AD did. What'd you think about it? Yeah, I was just gonna talk about it. I really, yo, honestly, I'm a big fan of Ja, but that sucks. Like, that's some childish shit, right? Like, what was the point of that video? Like, you're doing the exact opposite of what everyone's trying to do when they make it to the league, right? It's an act, right? He was acting. It wasn't Ja. He was acting. Like, yeah, everyone trying to leave the play, and he acting like he want to go back. Oh, he had it on the team jet. No way. He's violent. Bless me. Thank me. I'm welcome. He listened to too much Young. Yeah. You got a closure above the range here. We can just start coming back down in range for the next hour. Yeah, it's 4 hour though. Flip, closing bullish. I don't know what to tell you, chat. It's gonna be tough. We close bullish in here on the 4 hour. I don't mind closing even doji on the 4 hour, more or less, but I don't want to close bull on the 4 hour. Minutes, last 15 of the 4 hour, chat. Anyone listen to Island Boy? Day 2 asking Wix 9 to play SpongeBob remix by Sleazy Stereo.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
I guess they voted. It's a no. You don't get to go to Vegas. Two last wins on stream, yes. They were taken on stream. They weren't profited on stream. It took like 4 in the morning. Wix, lay your streamer beef out there. You know what? No. How many joints you smoke a day? Right now, I'm on number 6. Can you sell this fake out? I'm not taking a trade here last 15 of the 4 hour. I'm gonna wait for this 4 hour to close. You don't have a fake out yet. You see it close right at my level. I mean, you can take it. Yeah, it closed below this area right here, right? So it might come down. It might not. I don't know. But how the fuck does it not make you trip out? Spread 2.2. Bad. My spread is 1.7 right now. 1.6. 1.9. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm in cells? Who's in cells? I'm not in cells. Oh. CW trades. Good luck. Good luck, brother. Say good luck. Good luck. There you go. We wish you good luck. Yeah, it's on the charger. No, close my office door, please. She's not gonna do it. I got it. She don't give a damn. She got her phone. Love you. Sorry, chat. Yeah, kids are arguing about iPads, cell phones, crazy shit. Do you trade Forex based on the time? Able to trade? Just curious. Hope the trading's been good lately. I trade. What the fuck is this? I trade New York session based on volume. I trade Asian session because I get to stream it. Otherwise, I'd probably be chilling with my kids right now. Haven't smoked 20 years. Recently got into edibles. They're pretty awesome. Yes, they are. They're fucking awesome, dude. Wix, I'm confused. So if it's true about TED and TD, how are you trading, getting your money? Do you have a new broker? I do not have a new broker. I'm trading on TD. I have not withdrawn my money yet. And I don't know if it's true about TED and TD. Because nothing has been settled, decided on. So I can't, you know, it's all just rumors. I can't say, oh, it's this TD, that TD. Right now, you know nothing, I know nothing. We all have opinions. None of us know the inner workings of their operation, right? So when I get my money, or some of my money, or let's say this, if I get the sum I'm gonna request and it comes to me, I'm probably gonna deposit, or I'm probably not gonna take out the rest, all of my money from TD because Yeah, if they survive this shitstorm, I'll probably have double the confidence in them. $420 watchers. Let's get 420 likes. Switch to hung, 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 hung. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. No hangover trade. I don't know nothing about that. I've never even researched them. Just heard of them. Must be nice being your neighbor. No, it's nice being me. It's nice being you. It's nice being the best is being you. And there's no one youer than you, right? That's Dr. Seuss, right? No one you. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There's no one alive who is youer than you. See? Little Wix by Dr. Seuss. Or little Dr. Seuss by Wix. However you want to cut it. Why even fuck with this broker Wix? I don't get your loyalty to them. So I've been with them for the last few years and they've always done right by me and I haven't had a reason to have an issue with them and I haven't requested a withdrawal yet that I haven't gotten. But I know a lot of people are having issues, but I also know a bunch of people are getting withdrawals. So when I do take a withdrawal and I receive it, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you guys know. Raja was slagging you off today, saying you're a kid and Don. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't there. That's just word of mouth right now. I don't know, Roger. I can't take your word for it until he like says something to my face. I can't really take your word for it. But grown men talk face to face, right? They don't say something and throw it out into the universe. You know, that's not what grown men do. Imagine, like, if my kids are like, my kids heard that and be like, Daddy, he said that about, like, what should I say? What reaction, what kind of reaction should I have in order to be a positive example for my 3 daughters? What reaction should I, right? If he wants to talk to me, he can hit me up. If he doesn't, you don't have to hit me up. That's it. At the end of the day, all it is just noise. And it's irrelevant noise, right? Love the guy. Maybe I hope he wins, you know what I'm saying? Like straight cheese. Where I was really closing bullish, huh? Yeah, we need, if it's closing bullish here, we need some range 2 breakouts, right? We might get them, right? The thing is, we can't just blindly take buy here because, yeah, it's a range 2 if we do close above. But we've never formed a resistance, so I'm not going to just take a position off the rip here. First of all, we'd need to close strongly above this area. And once we do... Oh. Blue Raz, that's a good one. That's the one here recommended before. Yeah, no, that tastes good. All right, sorry, chat. All right, I just tasted some really good flavor. It was blue raspberry. Yeah, but anyway, so we need to close above. Hold on. Let me grab my candles in order, right? We need to drive up here, and we need to close above while also leaving a top wick for us to, be sure of some range and some momentum when we do make a bottom wick and drive up. But first, we would need to start seeing bearish closure here on the smaller time frames, right? Come back down in range here. Now I know I have 4 hour on, but this is what I want to see on a smaller time frame. Come back down into these ranges here, right? Respect and then come back up and break above the current 5, right? Oh, my candles are all fucked up today. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Trade above here. What do you consider range 2? Does the daily and 4 hour have to be bearish and 1 hour bullish? No, range 2 is us creating a range here. Is a range 1, right? Resistance, support, it's a range. Now, you have another resistance here. This is a range 2. But I have this, because this resistance happened already, and then because this resistance here has happened before, and then after we've driven through this level, I need to see it established again. So for all I know, we could just drive straight through it, right? But for that reason, or we could reject here. For that reason, I need to see entry purposes and stop loss purposes, risk management purposes, and to be, more confident in the trade with a higher probability setup, we'd want to see a closure above in this area to understand that we have enough volume to drive up. Then we want a resistance somewhere in this area to confirm that there is a level here that above this range, and that we break it, we're good to go. Break our resistance with a range 2 breakout, and at this moment, if we do flip here, it will probably be a celery play at that point, a wick special. You'll see it form on the smaller time frame, right? But at this moment, we're rejecting here. We're not driving above it, and we have 2 minutes for this 4 hour. So let's see what happens. There's a lot of time here. We still have 2 minutes. But we come back down, close below here. If we break this previous 5 low and close below here for 9. Let's see what the stops are here. I might even have a sell off. No, I won't, because it's the new 4 hour opening. We want these closures below here. Don't want this 4 hour bullish. Why is your fake out where it's and not 1847.0? Because we don't drive from this area. We drive from this area because once we close below this area, we drive from. And if you look on the hourly, it's a much more valid level than jumping up over here. We go over here, we can still close. We can close below this area, right? We can close below this area, but not close below this area and still drive up. So I'd rather close below this area. $20 here, chat. I'm gonna close bullish on the 4 hour, but we're gonna close bullish respecting this level. Let's look for the smaller time frames and see what we can do here. See if we can get some closures above. There we go. Looks a lot better. So you be early today? I got happy. I was early. It's here 7:59. I'm bullish on daily. Prove me wrong. Boom. You're wrong. Very, very simple. I don't know. It's just fucking perspective. You're not wrong, but you're also not right. My perspective is the daily is bearish, not bullish. I would expect the daily to make a top wick and come back down, continue bearish. So maybe this is the top wick, maybe we make a steeper one and then continue bearish. If not, then not. But I would expect the daily to come back down, but I wouldn't trade. That's why we don't just trade, oh, daily's bearish, trade. No, we look for indications. This 4 hours just killing us here, right? We could reject. This could be the bottom wick for a 4 hour to drive straight up. And it's the tough part about taking these fake out sells. Might need these hourly to the previous hourly to be broken. I really want to take these sells back down into range here, but it's not too wise with the way we closed on the 4 hour. We have to really reevaluate that area now. At this point, the way the session looks, I'd rather come up just based on the previous 4 hour. I'd rather we continue with the range 2 breakouts. But like we said before, look at these wicks. Right, this area for wicks, right there, some wickets right there. Look at these wicks. Like, I don't mind rejecting anywhere in this area to come back down, start getting some closures. But if we don't reject in this area and it stays above here, we'll look for buys. And if it doesn't happen in the next hour, we will say sayonara. Nice to meet you. Nice to spend some time with you. And we'll come back to this again tomorrow. We don't do just 5 or 1. It's just time frames we tend to look at. 1 for range on the hourly because it gives better range than the 30, cleaner range, and the 5 for entries. But realistically, you could look at the 30 here. It's almost the same level and readjust it. We're just not getting a 30 closure. When we get a 30 closure, we can readjust our levels for the 30 closure. And a 15. This moment, the 4 hours created a bottom wick is going to continue driving up here. So once we start closing above this area, maybe we have some volume here, right? So let's see if we can get some closures above 1848.83, and then we'll look for some 5-minute positions. mirror this and this. See, this is about 16, 17 pips of an advantage point. Let's see. This. See, look at this closure here. So if we do close above here, where does this bottom wick go to on the next candle? Right here, look, we closed above. This next candle really came down to these areas, right? Below 1848. Right? Closed above here. We've tapped into this area already. Let's see. We got 2 minutes for a closure above here, chat. What are our stops? Chat, I don't have any positions. I'm waiting on this to close, and I'm gonna wait for this to create a support. I want to drive from a support. And technically, we kind of did that on this 4 hour. The 4 hour had a bottom wick. What's the range here? I know, green. Thank you. I want this to come back down, chat, or for more closures above. Yeah, I don't mind retesting the highs. I'm not taking a position here. I need to come back down. It came up too high. Should run. But you have 8 pips of an advantage point here, right? To these highs. I'm gonna look for more buys as we start closing above this area. Nice job, Kay. Took a small sell. My heart is racing. Should I buy? Definitely should not do anything when you're not at peak stability. Chat, I want some buys above here, but I need a support formed and then a break above. I need a resistance to support, break above. So we wanted a 5 on this candle, but this just drove up too far into this range. Our advantage point went from 17 pips to 7. It's not worth it on the 5. Right? This candle, look, it only drove up 7 pips. No, it's solid on the 4 hour, right? But we didn't have our range 2 breakout as we're bearish on a daily. Daily's bearish. Only had one bullish 4 hour, right? So it's solid to drive up, but you'd want a range 2 breakout here on the small time frames like the hourly. But the hourly never gave a resistance here, just drove up. And then when it came to this level, it just drove straight through it here instead of closing. Well, it hasn't closed yet, but maybe we'll have some buys at 10. Let's see. Why are you vaping? Because I can. My joint's outside. Brittany Webb with the dub, with the V. Cheers. Breathe air. Too expensive. Hey, look.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Got the same fume. It's probably the best flavor. We got a 15 close here, right? Respected this area here. So stops here. Looking at 41 pip stops here. Redo our charts here in our template, right? It was just So now that our bias is switched, right? Now that we're bullish here. Get the fuck away from my table. It's fucking mosquitoes. This is technically our range 1 now. Range 1, range 2. Chat, we come down here. Right, if we come down here and close below this area, this, and then come back up, I'm gonna look for buys to come back up here. Right, and we'll have positions over here. Or if we get a closure above here, we'll look for buys to come up here, roughly to these areas. All right?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Can never unseat a man drowning. Yeah, I'm sorry I did that. Oh man, yeah. People have their favorites, huh? Their favorite sound bites. Slushy Cups, appreciate you. Drop a like, sub to the channel. Getting a lot of new viewers here. Awesome, I love it. We're growing, almost at 8K. K said too deep. Buys probably close 80% next range and the rest running for previous day top wick. Not a bad idea. Just don't want to close above here. I just want to let you know that I love the show and I've always wanted to know exactly where you live. Yeah, exactly where I live. Like, exactly. All right, when you get out of the house, which way is the water? When you walk out the front door, which way is the water? Here's what you do. You walk out the house, you look at the map, you say, hey Google or Siri, take me towards the water. And then you put on a hat, right? And if you walk towards the water, What? I wasn't talking to you. Once you get to the water, and if your hat is for some reason floating, you walk too far. Come back out the water. And then look around. And if you're right near the beach, boy, you might see wicks somewhere. Regardless of where you are, there's a wicks near a beach, you know, at a beach near you. I promise you. Just go to the beach. You might see a wicks there. People are like, so do I take a right or a left? Where's the U-turn? Remember the good old days when you didn't have Google Maps and you had MapQuest? Right? And you'd have to like figure out where you're going beforehand and print out the directions, and then you'd be driving while fucking having like 15,000 pages of notes on where to go. You guys remember that? MapQuest? Oh, what? Don't ask me for directions. Fucking Wix Quest. Used to get dumb lost. Word. You'd be going 3 states away looking at directions. You're like, nah, fuck it. I gotta go back home and recheck the directions. Hey, you youngins. Driving hella far in the wrong direction. Word. But page 17 of our 42-page driving directions says when you pass a gun store and a liquor store, lock all the doors and windows. Damn, you guys are old. You guys are giving away your real age right now. Shadow Wild. I know. Query was like... When's the next trade? That's not the right question. The better question is, will you be ready when the next trade comes? Will you be patient enough to wait for the next trade, or will you let the market control you? Because at that point, the market's won, and you're just going to look for whatever market tells you to do. Just wait. Test in patience. What advice would you give to the youth?
They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face.
I think that's good advice.
Gentlemen, which brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
This is good. This is good that we're creating a 5-minute level here. Close above here. I'm gonna look for buys. Close for which frame, sir? I'm for a 5-minute. We close above here on the 5-minute. Above here. We're gonna look for positions. Position. You know you're my favorite color. Word? With that double, what? Somehow you're often normally see on a 4-hour time or you on a 5-minute because of low volume. No, you never see us in a 4-hour time frame. I mean, you do, but we go through all the time frames, right? Maybe just the time you hopped on, we were looking at a 4-hour time frame, but in relation to the 1 hour, the 30, the 5. Right now, we need disclosure above the 5. So it's irrelevant of the volume. It's just that's our strategy. That's what we do. With that double top on the 5-minute, do you think it will mirror the left and drop right down? Double top. Oh, so you're talking about this, right? And this creating now. Will it mirror this move down? If it does, we'll look for closures below here. But if it does start coming down, like it did here, we'll look for this, what it did at this level, and at this support, and respect it to come back up. And if it does start coming back down below here, we will look for more sells here. But it's only a double top until it respects this, right? Or however you want to call it. This is only a valid resistance till it's respected. Once it's broken and closed above, then we can drive up. That's why we wait for it to break and close above, not just hop on any wick. No party, no trades today. Late to the party. Oh, that was nasty. Alley-oop. Oladipo. So we closed, like I said, we closed below this area here. I'm gonna look for this, right? Closure below here, and then came back up, and then filled the range up. So that's what we'll look to mirror. Closure below, closure above, fill the range up. Hey, shout out to Green. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate you. Hola, Tito. Green with the green. Green pulling, green moves. Hell yeah. That boy just bought me a left-handed fork at a Fillet Mignon place. I could eat some good stuff now. For all the lefties here, do you guys request left-handed forks? Anyway, appreciate you, Green. Thank you for the dono. Damn. 11 going once. 11 going twice. Damn, I outdid him by one. Shout out to Kate. Shout out to the best fucking mod gang ever. Week so fried? No, why? Because I laugh like I'm fried? No, I just like laughing. My eyes get teary and bloodshot, even if, like, when I'm on nothing. I'm just here to create the vibes, right? You guys, I mean, I'm here to enjoy the vibes, right? You guys are the vibe. I'm here to enjoy it. You guys are really funny. Do I hear a 12? Is there a 12 in the house? Do I hear $12? Apparently, I don't fucking hear $12. $12, anyone? Anybody? $11.99? $11.01? Nothing? Fuck. Alright, what's the 30? We had a 30 closure here, Chad. I'm sorry, I missed that one. 30's flipping, but we're still respecting this little area. Let's get some closures above. 11.01. Oh shit. W Dill Will word. Will. Yo, that's funny. Help me make some little money, and I'll donate. No, I don't want you to donate. I want you to make some money. Yo, shout out to Green, K, and Dill. Right. Dill was almost obligated. I feel like, you know, Green and K patrolled the chat. They probably fucking caught Dill lacking, locked him up. And he was like, no. I give you 11.01. They're like, all right, do it. Dill's the new fave. It's funny. I don't know the name of the songs. Shazam. Can't the Austin news on gold bring in volume? Yeah, but I'm planning to be off by then. I want to be off before 10:30 p.m. Anyway, I love you guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, don't do it to them, Nexus. Don't do it to them. Nexus hit him with the Euro. Hit him with the Euro step. Nexus went, Damn, dog. Hit him with the Euro step. That's funny. 12 euros. Do I hear 1201? You're probably going to have to go over $12 on that. 1201 going once. I hear 13. 12.99. 12.50. This stream is goated. You guys are oh, that's not the word for it. You guys are some riders. We're some soldiers. See, these are some real troopers, chat. Yeah, W Green for starting that. Sorry, Dill. Next, they were. You see, Dill, how quickly the internet gets over you. Like 1 minute ago, it was Dill the goat. Now it's sorry, Dill. Next is the man. See you later, Dill. Yo, Valentino. Damn, that boy must have won a trade or two already. He said, top it for the Wicks, 9.99. That was a good year, 1999. Yo, you know what this is? This is like a cash game at a really egotistical fucking poker table. Oh yeah, you're gonna raise me? Well, I see your raise, and I fucking... Fuck it, I'm all in. Heart full of pain with the W. $50. Yo, shout out to Valentino. That's a W. That's a Valentino. Your new name is Valentino. W's. And shout out to Heart Full of Pain. He about to be a pocket full of gain after tonight. Word. You guys just paid my electricity bill for running the streams, and I appreciate you. I'm just waiting on Roger to come in here with some big money. We'll decide who's the man after the money ran. Straight cheese. Do we hear 60? I hear $60 now. Shout out to all of you. Heart Full of Pain, Nexus, Valentino, K, Green, Dill, Goats. Goats. Wicks not make gold go up. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on gold to go up. T-bottom wick. I'm happy you're profitable, Wicks. Keep it up. Shit. Yeah, I'm profitable and I don't even have to trade. Look at that. Keep it up. I appreciate it. No, like, you guys ain't gotta donate. I appreciate you showing up here. If I want more pips, I'm already in the trade. Yeah, we still here. Yeah. I'm gonna run this stream till the fat lady sings. AK subs soon. I think is gonna be by next week. I think because typically, I don't know, something's wrong with the algo. I was getting like 100, 150 subs a day. But lately, it's been like 50, 70 subs a stream. Like, you know. Slow down a bit. Maybe we've hit a resistance on the YouTube, growing the YouTube channel on the sub side, and we just did a pullback. But I think we were getting like 150 subs, 100 subs at one point, and then we came back to 50. I think the next natural move is at around 170, 200 subs a day, right? So the next push on YouTube should really get us going to like 10, 15,000. Everything's like that in life. Nothing's a straight line. Everything's a parabolic movement. If you can predict those parabolic moves in life, you'll be ahead. Chat's fire than Don's. Don't tell him I said that though. Sure, Peppa. Yo, Don. You hear that? You know, if I didn't know Don any better, I'd say he's creeping somewhere in chat. Wick's the type of guy that analyzes the YouTube algo. I am, yeah. The more likes you leave, the more interaction there is in the chat, the more subs there are, the more YouTube recommends this stream to other like-minded people who like the same things as you, right? So if so facto, you know, we get more people on here, and they tend to be like-minded with the same interests, and that's how supposedly the YouTube algo works. How long did it take you to become profitable? The $1 million question. And the problem with that question is it's irrelevant, because it doesn't take you to $1 million. Doesn't matter. Does not matter how long it took me to become profitable. We've discussed it before, but it's really, honestly, I think it's irrelevant. It's absolutely irrelevant in relationship to you, or in relation to you. The only thing that's relevant in relation to you is you. Maybe a younger you. Maybe yesterday's you. That's it. Don was last seen driving around the streets of Toronto looking for a gas station. Somewhere at a gas station in Toronto, there's a white BMW M4 with red leather interior, and a funny little Asian guy that trades Forex. We miss you, Don. Where you at? I can't believe he'd rather be with his car than with me. Right? I'm crushed. And so is this ice. Chat, not for nothing. About to bring some volume in here. Watch me do a liquidity grab. Yeah, the volume goes up. My wife's like, why aren't you trading? Oh. Aren't you trading? Why are you bobbing your head like that? Yo, just tell her you gotta do you. This is an important part of trading. Like, this adds 20 horsepower to every position. Yo, right? Giving you a hard time about bobbing your head like that, man. Gotta be like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. When we get the fucking closures above over here, you know what it is, right?
Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Yeah. She ain't gonna care about it once these closures above happen. New to the stream? Amazing. Now I know the YouTube algo is working. I told you guys. I fucking told you. Sub to the channel, drop a like, and stick around. Might get a trade, might not. If we don't, come back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Same wicks. Same shit, different toilet seat. Broke that resistance on the algo? Yeah, I'll believe that when we reach 10K subs. Just bought Cat J. Alright, chat. Let's just say a prayer for Ecom Jake and his CJ trade. May the forces of evil become confused on the way to Jake's house. May you bless him with at least 10 pips and a break even. Maybe even a runner. Amen. Talk about. We prayed for you, Jake. It's just jokes. Damn. So what? 50 going once. I hear 55. 52. You're praying for that man trade, shaking my head. I love this stream. Fucking love this stream. No one wants to challenge Mr. Heartful of Pain. No, that's... Oh yeah, you're right. That is Heartful of Pain. Yeah. Most of my money goes to your OnlyFans subscription. Michael, unironically, you're an uber mensch, Wix. I learn a lot every time I tune in. I'm not sure what a mensch is. I've been training for 4 years, my dude. Gold's the one that's brutal. What do you mean? You talking to me? I didn't say anything about your pay. I'm just saying we don't trade Cat J, but I'm not saying it's brutal. It was just a joke because you're entered a trade and we're not in a trade. So, failed attempt at satire, I guess, this time. We suck again. Oh, I really hope you win your Cat J trade. We just don't trade it, so it's like nothing for us to look there. Damn. No, I know. Thank you for showing up, though, Jake. Appreciate you. I really appreciate every single person showing up here, regardless of how they trade or what they trade. It's just a community, right? We're here to vibe out and trade and learn, get better. Diego, where are you? Where you took your 50, Diego? They took your 50 spot. You only trade GJ in gold? Well, not anymore. GJ no more. I trade gold for the most part now. Last 10 minutes here on the hourly close, chat. We got a closure still above here on the 5-minute. I'm good with it, but let's see how much longer we can be here. What's up, Keelan? Still. Waiting on the stars to align with each other. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for Mercury to come back in retrograde. I don't know how to trade anymore. It's a natural feeling, natural progression. Maybe take a couple of days off, just refresh your mind, refresh your charts, but your knowledge or your experience that you've picked up in that time did not go in vain. It's valuable. Everything you've learned so far from your losses is valuable. From the emotional standpoint, from the financial standpoint, right? The monetary gains, monetary losses, it's all part of your knowledge that's guided by experience now, and that's key. That's important. The data you've collected in those losses is the important thing here, right? Now you can utilize that data, or you can just forget about it, right? But if you already know it, why don't you utilize it to your advantage? Knowing what you know now, approach your next trade, your plan, your charts. Approach them utilizing knowing what you know, not just letting it go by and continuing to do what you were doing. Try to break down what you've learned in those losses. It's key. It's important. Data is your best friend. At the moment, no, Tyrese. Wish you luck, K-Dot. We will pray for you as well. Are we calling it? Yes and no. I'm gonna give it maybe another. I'm gonna give it till 10:15. If we get a closure above, if we don't. You're gonna call it? I just said I'm gonna call it in about 20 minutes. 10:15. Wow, what a steal. Mama, there goes that man. Either gonna win. What do you think the most important factor? Discipline, consistency, mindset. I think the most important factor is figuring out how to make all those things work in fine-tuned manner with each other. Because you can have discipline, you can have consistency, and you can have your mindset straight, but if you can't get all those things to align and work with each other, Discipline and consistency, it's really, they go hand in hand, right? And they form your mindset, right? Everything that you're going through. So yeah, the Heat are gonna win this. Yeah, that's what I'd say. I'd say it's really the art of trading is really all about juggling all these nuances on a really tight rope, right? And you really have to get them all to like zone in and hit the same level where they all work together, right? It's all these things, they're all at one intersection. You can't have a good mindset, but you can't, okay, let me put it this way. You can't have a solid mindset if you're not consistent, because that will fuck up your mindset, right? And not having good discipline will fuck up your consistency, which will also fuck up your mindset. And then your mindset can lead to you having a lack of discipline. Thanks for your reaction to my cat J trade. Shout out to Ecom Jake. Wacom Jake. W Jake. Appreciate you. Yo, sub to the channel. Drop a like. Keep showing up. We like it, Jake. That's a W. Yeah, W's for Jake. Nice, nice, nice. Well, now I know you are. So the hourly's closing above here as well, right? We'll get a bottom wick and back below 1848.83 and then come back up to fill the wick. To fill the wick up. The hourly just closed. If we can come down here in the next 2 or 3 candles back into this range. Don't stop moving. Yeah, if we can do something like this and then come back up here. I'm gonna look for these buys to come back up, retest this area. And if that happens, you guys can look over to the hourly, right? This will technically just be a bottom wick on this current hourly that's just opened up. And what it will look like is just basically bottom wick down here and drive up. This is what the hourly will look like. See, it would be the flip of the hourly as long as we come back down into this range. And we can have our stops, say below here, below 1846.620. Let's see. But if we do start closing below and don't come back above and continue heading down, then you guys will get some more sells later on below 1846.87. First time I come to your stream, but it won't be the last. Thanks, Wix, for all the information. Good night. Absolutely. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Look up the definition of Ubermensch. Looking up now. Definition of Ubermensch is the ideal superior man of the future who could rise above conventional Christian morality to create and impose his own values. Originally described by Nietzsche in Thus Spake Zarathustra. Thus Spake Zarathustra. Whatever that says. But yeah, the ideal superior man of the future who could rise above the conventional Christian morality to create and impose his own values. Thank you. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were hitting on me. It's a great book. Wow, someone's actually read it. And it's dropping. Oh, 10:03. Look at the hourly, right? This is where we've come down before to grab liquidity, right? Right here. Right here. Now it just rejected here again on the previous hourly. I'm sorry, the 4-hour. Hourly as well. You only trade gold? Yes, sir. Wix, can you play the How About No soundbite?
How about no?
Chat. So we close below here. We come back above. I'm going to look to retest the highs. So if we do close right now in 4 minutes on the next 5-minute candle above 1848.83, I'm going to look for buys off the rip, and I'm going to have stops at 1846.62. All right, but we must close bullish. Look down in here, close bullish, back in this range here. If this is the next candle here, if we close like this in 3.5 minutes, I will enter buys off the rip, expecting us to mirror what happened here with a closure below, come back up in range, and drive straight up. We could also very well mirror this, close below and drive down. There's no closure above, no trade. So if that happens here, we will call it a stream. We'll call it a session. and we will move on to tomorrow. Continue with what we've been doing. How long have you been trading for broski? 4 years, Angela. You offer one-on-one sessions? Not at the moment. No, I mean, like, maybe eventually, but not at the moment. Like, I feel like this is intimate enough, right? Asian sessions intimate enough for us to get all the knowledge and value in. Glad you guys trade more gold now. I have a futures account and can follow along with GC. Beautiful. Wick's gonna trade from his pool tomorrow. I don't know. They don't want me to have a bigger pool than Kanye. So until that, I'm not trading by my pool. I'm not trading by the pool again until I have a bigger pool than Kanye. Calling it, y'all. See you guys in the morning. Don't be late. Yes, Kay. Absolutely. Nice trade today, Kay. Good stuff. Brutally awesome. Night. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for the advice. Happy trading, everyone. Thank you, number 9. What time you live tomorrow? We live every single day at the same time. Every weekday, Monday through Thursday. Every Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern. We are live on YouTube. Okay, turn on your notifications. This way you know when I'm on. YouTube will tell you. Oh, and we'll be on in the morning. Guys, be sure you're on in the morning for the New York session with Dombo. We're on there. There you go. Green just pulled up his... Green's way ahead of me. He pulled that up before he even said it. Yeah. So, be on the morning stream, 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Live on YouTube as well. And I'm going to be on there with Don. Other than that, after that, we'll be back at 8 p.m. tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow here. Yesterday, I was past 100K funded account. Now I'm funded trader, bro. Wow. Congratulations. Beautiful. It's beautiful. That's a good story. Now you just need to be profitable. Well, if we flip here on the hourly, guys, to fill the wick here, I don't know, maybe we can even think about having some buy stops here. Let's see, we got to start coming back up. Because if we do start coming back up and we can anticipate the hourly flip here in the next candle. Beautiful session today, bless. What time UK time do you know? What? Just Google it. 8 p.m. Eastern, UK time. And it'll give you an answer right away. Night lads, it's 3 a.m. I'm out. W stream. Appreciate you, Zip. Show up tomorrow. Maybe we'll win-win. We'll have Zip with the win-win. 11:30 in the morning. Oh, you're on the other side of the world, Nexus. The 4-hour flipping here, huh? This flipping 4-hour. This flipping 4-hour. No, on the hourly, we never had a range 2 breakout. If this closes bear and then we close and we drive above on the hourly, it'll be a range 2 breakout here. Would you call yourself a profitable trader? No. My trading account calls me profitable trader. Personally, I'm a janitor. I call myself a janitor. Hmm. 10-13. I mean, what are we doing here? Are we breaking the previous 30? Breaking the previous hourly? Not yet. Clean up those markets, clean up the pips. Yeah. It's an easier conversation in person when people ask you what you do. It's a lot easier to just be like, I'm a janitor. My retirement money. Yeah, chat, I think we're gonna be calling it here in the next 5 minutes. Finally got MT5 on my iPhone. Yeah, get it while you can. Get it while it's hot. You're back? Why you have chocolate on your face and you're eating a thing with candy? Go brush your teeth. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're coming back above here right now. I'm gonna turn off the stream. We're gonna drive right up. Oh, coming back down. Guess not. Alright, chat. I think that's it. I think we're gonna call it here. It's been a wonderful evening. We had a great stream. A lot of fun conversations, but I'm gonna call it here. I mean, what are we doing here? Really, we don't have a position, and if it forms, it's 10:30, 11. Not the best time to be on, in a position, but you still have London, and if we hold here, 4 hour has flipped bearish now. If the 4 hour closes bearish, you look for the top wick on the next 4 hour and come back down. News coming soon though? Yeah, in about 10 minutes. I know. Well, it's Aussie news, right? And we're trading gold. It'll bring volume to the market, but it's not gonna. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's it. We're gonna call it here. Chat, thank you so much for showing up. Shout out to everybody that donated today. You guys really don't have to donate, but I definitely appreciate it. I love the loyalty. You guys are awesome. Thank you for showing up day in and day out. Thank you, mods. Thank you for helping me run the stream. Thank you, chat. I will see you guys. When will I see you? I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Oh, look, we're coming back above. Let's see if we close on this candle. Let's see how this candle closes. We'll wait 2 minutes. Let's see if we get this closure above on this candle. If it drives up, close above here. Good. We look for position. This is a good area, right? It's a good support area right here. Off the 5. Damn, I was about to call it. No, you know what, chat? It makes sense because you have news, right? And 10 minutes, it's a red folder. It'll bring volume in. I'd rather let it play out. Looks like volume's coming in, though, right? Let's see. 10:18. Can we? Oof. Volume, huh? 1 hour flip, maybe? What are stops here? 23 pip stops. Chat, yeah, you know what? I would attempt this. If this 5-minute candle closes above 10 minutes before news, I'm thinking of attempting this because the news should drive us in the direction of price action. This hourly flipping here, if it flips. At 30 seconds here, chat. Let's see how this candle closes. Doesn't close above here. I'm gonna call it. If it closes above here, I'm gonna look to take an entry to retest the highs with the hourly re-breaking the highs and everything else being bullish. Ten seconds. Otherwise, it's just too close to that news. Might still come up, might drive up here, but I'm gonna stay out. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out, chat. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening for this stream. Loved being here. Loved hosting. Big W's. Thank you for the donos. Thank you, mods. Thank you, chat. Thank you. You guys are all some loyal overtraders. I will see you guys mañana. See you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Love